Hi there, this is Srikanth Dasari. So in this lesson, we are going to introduce ourselves to JavaScript programming language. The JavaScript is the very popular language around the world for client-side scripting. So it is mostly used in web development world for adding interactivity to web pages, such that the web page will be transformed into a dynamical page rather than a simple static web page which is built upon using HTML tags here. Okay, so here before getting started with JavaScript programming language, so we need to have an IDE to write the code, JavaScript code. Okay, so using a notepad for this purpose is very a bad idea, and it is also a very bad practice which is needed to be discouraged very seriously. Okay, so you need to have a good IDE. So the IDE is abbreviated as Integrated Development Environment. So here I have chosen Netbeans Ide. To obtain Netbeans Ide, you need to first let us open the Google Chrome web browser here. Right. So you type Netbeans in your Chrome. So you get the very first basic link, so that it leads you to the netbeans.org homepage here. So here you have an option to download it. If you click on it, it automatically leads you to the download page. And if you download that, it's a very straightforward process. Okay, so you can select the version. I strictly recommend to select the all version here, such that you get all the features of Netbeans IDE available to you. Okay, so you can click on the download, since I have downloaded already and installed in my PC. So now let me launch the IDE here, which is Netbeans 8.01. The latest version by the time of this recording. Okay, so whenever you intend to download Netbeans, you might observe a different kind of version there. Okay, so Netbeans is getting loaded. It's a huge piece of IDE which always gets a moment to load. Okay, since my system is ancient, it's taking all a couple of seconds to load here. Okay, getting loaded. So you can use Visual Studio or any other IDE, whatever you wanted of your personal choice, or else you can use a plain Notepad++ text editor is also good for this purpose. Okay, so Netbeans got launched here. So first let me create a new project here. So file, new project. Let's me select HTML. Okay, so after all, the JavaScript code needed to be embedded in an HTML page. So for that reason I am selecting here HTML and HTML5 application, and click next. Let me select the name of our project as let me say Intro to JavaScript. Okay, so click next and keep the remaining options as by default. Okay, and click finish here. Okay, so Netbeans take the privilege of creating a project, okay, under the name Intro to JavaScript. So if you observe in the projects here, project section here, you get project titled Intro to JavaScript. You have a site root and index.html page here, and Netbeans automatically adds the HTML5 blank template to our page. So I am just removing all the unwanted content like meta tags and everything. Let me add a good title here. So let me say, so intro to, let me have some gap here. So intro to JavaScript. Okay, so nothing happens much here. Just we have a blank plain HTML5 template. If you want to run this page in or view how the page looks in browser, you need to select the appropriate browser you wanted to view your HTML page. So always I prefer Google Chrome for web development. You select the Google Chrome option here and click this green triangle button, which is meant to run a page in HTML page in a web browser here. Okay, so nothing happens here since we haven't written any code in our HTML. So to make it clear, let me add some so h1 tag, and let me say some heading here, hello from HTML. Okay, So go back to your Chrome and reload your page. So you get that h1 tag output displayed here. Okay. So here our intention is to add some JavaScript, some basic JavaScript to this HTML page. So to do that, you need to use the script tag here. Okay. So there are so many different ways to add JavaScript to your HTML page. The most simple and basic way is by using a script tag here. Okay. So let me add that. So Netbeans automatically has a good intelligence. It's already prompting me. So script opening and script closing tag. So this is the very important tag with the perspective of JavaScript here. So whatever the code you write in between these two tags is executed by the JavaScript engine, which acts as an interpreter to run the JavaScript code. Okay. So the page gets rendered by the browser, and the JavaScript code written in between these two JavaScript tags is executed by a JavaScript engine. Okay. So let us write. So in order to print a message in your HTML page or document window, so you need to use this writeLine method of the document. Using this document.writeLine method, you can print a text to your website or HTML page. Okay. So if you say document.writeLn, okay. So let me do it once again. Document.writeLn, and you can have a text here. So hello world from JavaScript. Okay. So I have just written a small message, and you need to end your JavaScript statements with a semicolon. Okay, so it's always a good practice in order to keep ourselves a distance from unwanted errors. So you need to end every JavaScript statement with a semicolon here. Okay, so you have a script tag, which is, if you observe here, I have just embedded the script tag inside the head tag here. Okay. So normally, according to the convention, all the script tags will be, if the script is very small, and if there is a less JavaScript needed in a HTML page, every programmer or web developer prefers to add the script tag within the head section. Okay. So HTML head section consists of script tags, not only script tags, but also style tag, and so on and so forth. Okay. So come back to your Chrome and reload your page. So you get the output of JavaScript hello world from JavaScript here. Okay. And here there is no mandate that you need to have your script tag only inside your head section. So you can also have your script tag. That means that you can embed your JavaScript not only in the head section but also in the body section of your HTML page. So to do that, let's take another script tag here. Script opening and closing. Now let's add our simple JavaScript statement, which is document.writeLn. Okay. Now let's say, so hello world from HTML body. Okay. So now if you so let's close our JavaScript statement with our semicolon. Save the document and run it in Chrome. So here, if you observe, you get the output here. Okay. So that the reason some programmers and developers around the world prefer to have the JavaScript inside the body section, because so there is a problem if you embed your JavaScript inside the head section, because so until and unless all the JavaScript code is interpreted, your HTML tags will not be rendered, such that the page load time might get delayed here. Okay, so there is a problem if you have a JavaScript section inside your JavaScript code inside your head section, and if you have a huge amount of JavaScript statements to execute, until and unless all of them gets executed, your HTML page will not be rendered. Okay, so for that reason, so if you have a less amount of JavaScript, you can have that in head section. So if you have if you have a more and more JavaScript and a huge amount of JavaScript statements inside your HTML page, so then it's always a good practice to have your JavaScript tag inside your body section here. Okay, So there is no mandate that you need to have only one script section. So you need, so as long as the program demands, you can have as many as JavaScript statements here. Okay, so I have 3 JavaScript tags embedded inside our body section here. So if I run this page in Chrome, so that gets executed 3 times here. Okay, so since I didn't add any line break here, so you can add a line break which is HTML tag, PR, a self-closing tag. Okay, so if you add that, you get this the each JavaScript statement will be executed in so a couple of BR tags such that so each statement prints in a separate line here. So if you save your HTML document and run the thing in your browser, so you get the output displayed in each individual line here. Okay, so if you had a couple of BR tags here too, so you get the output in a very clean manner. Okay, so this is the basic stuff about JavaScript introduction here. So here to revise once again, we have taken a blank. First we have created a project with the name intro to JavaScript, and inside that we have HTML index.html page, which is automatically put by Netbeans Ide. So this contains a blank HTML template. Okay, so inside the head section we have added a small tiny JavaScript statement using the script tag here. The script tag is very essential. Okay, so not only inside the head section, you can also have a script tag inside your body section. So it's also a good practice to have when you have a huge amount of scripting statements inside your HTML page, which were embedded inside your HTML pages. So it's always a good practice to have them inside the body section. So not only there is no mandate that you need to have only one JavaScript statement, only one JavaScript section. You can have as it demanded by the program. You can have as many as JavaScripting sections inside your body or head section according to your requirement here. Okay, so this is the basic stuff. So see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.